thought some venue needs to happen, right? So if you weren't here on Facebook or YouTube last Wednesday,
Where were you?
I don't know.
Where
I don't
were you
know.
if
They
you weren't
definitely
here?
weren't inside restaurants yet, you
You had
know.
nothing to do. Everybody's in the house. We were live on Facebook. Where were you? Go ahead, Dave.
We were at the Jam Lab, man.
Oh
and
yeah, man.
and we've been dying to play there. We were supposed to play there New Year's, and we were supposed to play there. Ironically, June 20th was supposed to be a special day for us, but we ended up there a few days earlier.
Yeah.
And I gotta tell you, I absolutely love that place. It's such a cool place to play and to have video. One of the cool things we got to do is we had, what was it, a 3 or 4 person camera crew?
Yeah, we had 4 cameras, three guys on the crew. I mean, this studio, it's a studio, it's a rehearsal facility, it's a venue. Everybody's played there. Colin Petterick is the owner. His father, Jim Petterick, is from the Ides of March, famous writer, guitar player, singer, vocalist, superstar, and Colin's a musician as well. Fantastic. They really took care of us there, and one of the best venues I played, and we were safe. We were able to distance. There were only probably 10 people in the whole venue, and we really were able to put on a great show. And if you guys are interested, the Jam Lab, I was just looking at the address here, is out in Brookfield. It's 9234 West 47th Street out in Brookfield. If you go to thejamlab.net, JAMLAB.net, you can find out more information there, but we had a great time. It wasn't a great time, Dave?
Oh man, dude. And it's like all Chicago studios have to have like no signs and be just like some random building.
Yeah.
I remember going to this one studio. It was like right on the Chicago River, and it was in a storage facility, and then all of a sudden you walk into this, and it's just a multi-million-dollar studio that they have going in this place. So we wouldn't have been able to have all these video guys because they literally took up almost the entire front of the stage, because we had there was maybe 3 or 4 guys, but there was more than that in cameras. There was almost 4 or 5 cameras.
Right. And then we had an engineer, and
we had a sound engineer. I'm always nervous about that. I always like controlling how sound is. But I had to take the night easy, and I got to put a little bit more energy into playing and interacting. My mom was like, "Wow, you guys were really like into it," and it.
Oh yeah, man. That was hunger, man. We were just cooped up so long, and we finally got a chance to go do a hit. And there was no audience there in front of us, but there was an audience behind the lens, and
there was an audience online, and we've had this conversation a million times. I love playing for audiences, but that's not why I play. The magic of music, yes, when I get to share that with an audience, it's amazing because they feel that connection, that we have. But I'll do the same show for one person, for 5,000 people, because the music deserves it.
That's right. The music deserves it, and you deserve it. That's the big thing. As a performer, you don't want to cheat yourself. I see so many guys go out and say, there's 20 people out there. I'm going to take it easy tonight. I'll dial it in. Nobody's here. How many times have I heard that? Nobody's here anyway. You don't know who's there. And no matter who's there, if you put on a bad show, you put on a bad show. Never put on a bad show. Never.
No,
I don't even care how sick you are.
No.
Never put on a bad
Standards
show. Not by
need
choice.
Standards need to be really high. And Glenn, you missed that show because I know that you were sort of like laying back because of this situation. But now that I hear that we're moving to stage 4, you can't wait to get back into the saddle.
4. That's right. I'm just doing what I'm told, man. That's it.
I hear you, man. Absolutely.
Sounds like married men right there, doing what you're told. Fantastic.
Absolutely. No, you're doing the right thing.
Secret.
Doing the right thing, Glenn.
Happy life.
But Glenn, you weren't there, but we do have some footage of the performance here. We did the original tune, "Slide Into the Party." So
we did.
Do we have that, Dave?
Yeah. Let's check it out so you guys could see all the lights, all the crazy action that's happening.
Yeah, check
on
out
the
this
stage.
venue.
Here we go.
Fantastic.
That's our picture of the Jam Lab. Now let's get us up.
You're all
just a little bit snaggy.
So thank you.
Here we go.
Share it with your friends. We want to see everybody out there having
There's
fun,
that boss
dancing.
lady.
It's going to be a crazy summer. We're going to get through it together. We will see you all in person.
Yeah, it was a lot of room on that stage. You know, so here's something I want to mention. Everybody knows about the way I dance on stage and everything. It's not like magic. I can't do that on carpet. I have to have like a nice, either some concrete or hardwood floor or something that's a little bit slick. And there's carpet on the stage, real nice carpet on the stage. And I said, you know, Colin, what can we do anything with the floor? Can we push the carpet back or something? And he ordered this slab of blacktop, this plywood here, so that I'd be able to dance on. I don't know how useful it was in this particular video. Okay, I did a little bit there. But yeah.
Well, no, and it's all over the place. No, but he takes care of you, which is great. It was easy to sort of walk in and just be able to worry about the music. And as you can see, there's tons of stuff going on. They had 2 cameras up in the front, and then what was there? There was a little minion down there.
And then there's one in the ceiling that's taking the wide shot. This is another guy flying around here, I think. There he is. On this camera.
That's our little minion. And then they had a drum cam, which is fantastic. And the only problem that we had over there was just wireless signals.
Because there were a lot of signals going on.
Yeah, just in the area, sort of a construction area, and the building was a giant thing of metal. So every time we go to a new place, it's always interesting because there's so many problems that you see and you might not see that are going to cause issues. And when we have 6 wireless things at one time, and then our videographer team had another 5 going on. But hey, you deal with a little white noise in your ears, you know, and you put on a great show.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, when we're up there performing, you guys are having a great time, but it is not the same experience on that stage. There's all kinds of noise and crashes and bangs going on. I often tell people, don't try to hear your voice. You got to feel what your voice sounds like, because if you're listening for it, you're going to be over singing, trying to hear yourself over the music. But it's a crazy environment. The delivery, what you guys get is great, but for us up there, we have to make that happen.
Well, and that was like the days before our in-ears, you know, before. We have this digital board now where everyone can change their feed on their phone, and they don't really have to bother me, so I can worry about the main mix that are going out. But when you hear exactly what you want, that's what it's about.
Yep, it's just like being inside a studio. It's like having a warm blanket wrapped around you. You can really perform, and you feel like almost like you're in pads, you know, like football equipment. And you can just run out there, as opposed to, you know, singing and there's like a little speaker on the floor and you're listening for your voice to come out of there, but there's drums 5 feet away from you that are banging.
Right, that are banging in there, and then when we had 3 monitors on the floor and all the mics, and then you get feedback. There's tons of issues, so I'm so happy that we don't really have to deal with that stuff anymore.
That lady right there, she made that happen.
Yep. After a few years of analog nonsense, you know, you got to move into the digital age. So it's just beautiful over there. I love the lights, and we got to get our own smoke machine for sure.
Yeah. I mean, remember that Friday night videos? There was a show, or Saturday Night Live. This is like one of those old, you know, solid gold shows. I mean, it's perfect. It's fantastic. The shots are great. Yeah. So, Jam Lab. Make sure you check those guys out.
Yes. Thank you again, Colin, for a great night and really taking care of us. I know I'm pretty sure we'll be working with you guys again, because once all of this COVID nonsense is over, we're gonna finally be able to, you know, move forward with these plans that are supposed to be done with. The music business, it's not been easy for us and for anybody else that is in the music business. Thanks for watching, Secondhand Soul fans. You can catch the live show every Wednesday at 8 p.m. right here on our YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and ring that bell for updates.